Hey everyone! What if I told you there are secret abilities hidden inside your Python code? Like actual superpowers that belong to specific things you create? Well, there are. They're called methods. And trust me, once you get this, it's gonna totally change the way you look at coding.
Okay, so let's put this into practice. Imagine you're coding a cool drawing app, right? You want to give a polygon the power to add new corners every time you click. Sounds easy enough. But how do you stop a circle from getting that same power? I mean, a circle with an extra corner is, yeah, it's just not a circle anymore, is it?
And that's the whole issue, isn't it? Some abilities just don't make sense for every single shape. A generic add a point function would be a total disaster for circles or ovals. So what we really need is a way to create these special powers that are exclusive to certain kinds of objects.
And that solution, my friend, is the method. Seriously, just think of it like a special ability that belongs to a specific object. It's like a superpower that only one particular superhero gets to use. So what's the real difference between a function and a method? Well, a function is kind of like a general tool from a toolbox. Anybody can use it. But a method? That's a special ability that's tied directly to an object. And the biggest clue, the dead giveaway, is that little dot. You always call a method using the object, then a dot, then the method's name. Seriously, that dot is the key to everything.
Okay, enough talk. Let's see how this actually works and solve our drawing app problem once and for all. It is time to unleash the power of methods. Okay, check out this line of code. See that P? That's our polygon object. And right after it, yep, there's our magic dot. That dot is the bridge connecting our object to its special power. And what is that power? Add point. We're literally telling our polygon P, hey, use your unique add point ability right now. And the result is, well, it's awesome. Every single time this code runs, say when you click the mouse, a brand new point gets added to our polygon. So it might start as a triangle, but then you click and bam, it's a square. Click again, it's a pentagon. The shape is literally evolving right in front of us, all by using its own built-in power.
Okay, pop quiz time. Just to make sure this is all clicking. Based on what we've just seen, why is add point a method? Why couldn't we just make it a regular old function that anyone could use? And the answer is because it only makes sense for polygons. You just can't add a corner to a circle, right? And that's the whole point of methods. They let us create these super specific abilities that are exclusive to certain objects. It's what keeps our code making sense and stops us from creating weird, buggy shapes. But okay, here's where it gets interesting. Not all methods have to be super exclusive. Sometimes an ability is so useful that it actually makes sense for all shapes to share it.
Take these two for example, two front and two back. Think about it. It doesn't matter if your shape, let's call it S, is a star, a circle, or a giant rectangle. Any of them should be able to move to the front or get sent to the back, right? It's like a shared superpower for keeping your drawing organized. Okay, let's talk about a super common mistake that catches everyone at first. What do you think happens if you forget the parentheses at the end? Like you just type s.toFront and that's it? Does the whole thing crash? Does it still work? What's your guess? And the answer is kind of sneaky. Your code will run just fine, no errors, but when you press the key to make it happen, nothing, absolutely nothing. Why? Because those parentheses, the open and close parentheses, they're the trigger. They're the go button that actually calls the method into action. Without them, you're just pointing at the power, not actually using it. So, by now it's clear that shapes are objects with special abilities. But this whole idea is way bigger than just drawings. Turns out, lots of other things in your program are objects too, and they have their own unique set of methods. For instance, your entire application, the program itself, is an object. We usually just call it app, and it has some seriously powerful methods like this one, app.stop. You call this and you're telling your whole program to just stop. Stop listening for clicks, stop listening for keys. It's pretty much the ultimate game over command for your code. Okay, so we've looked at all these little pieces. Now it's time to zoom out and see the big picture. And here's the best part. You have already been doing all of this, even if you didn't know the official fancy name for it. So let's get official for a second. What exactly is an object? It's really just a value in your code that has two things. First, properties. That's the data about it, like its fill color or radius. And second, methods. Those are its special abilities, the things it can do, like add point or to front. Let's just break that down. Step 1.
You're already creating and using objects, like all those shapes and even the app itself. Step 2. You now know that these objects have both properties and methods. So, what does that mean? It means step 3 that you are already doing something called object-oriented programming. I know. Object-oriented programming. It sounds really impressive and maybe a little intimidating. But honestly, it's just a way of organizing code that you've already started to figure out on your own. All we did today was give it a name.
All right, let's bring it all home. What you just unlocked is one of the most fundamental ideas in all of programming. This isn't just a trick, it's your new coding superpower. So if you remember just one thing from all this, make it this. From now on, whenever you see a dot in Python code, you'll know exactly what's going on. You'll see that an object on the left of the dot is using one of its special abilities, one of its methods on the right. It's like a secret decoder ring for understanding a ton of code.
So I'm going to leave you with a challenge. As you're writing your own code or looking at examples, keep an eye out for that dot. Hunt for it. Now that you know what to look for, what other secret abilities can you find? What other methods are just waiting to be discovered? Go on, find out what your objects can really do.